Hello students, this is Rahmat Khan from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group. I hope you all are doing fine and studying regularly at home. Dear student, this is high time as I tell you every time. Please study regularly, watch our videos completely, and if you don't understand anything, pause the video, watch it again and you will definitely understand. So dear students, today we are going to learn one of the beautiful chapter of economics, that is chapter 4, globalization and Indian economy. Here in this part 1, the topics which we are going to cover are production across countries. Secondly, we are going to talk about interlinking production across countries. Next, foreign trade and integration of markets. And in the end, we are going to talk about what is globalization. So, dear students, let us start with this chapter. Okay, I request you to kindly open your textbook to page number 55. On page number 55 of your economics textbook, it is clearly mentioned that how the markets were before. That is, if you see the markets today, how fast they are changing. That means the products which are available in the markets, if you see, you will see we have wide varieties, lot of choices. I will just give you an example. Imagine you enter in a mobile shop. You will see a different kind of mobiles. Samsung, Apple, Nokia and many other. And if we ask ourselves a question, are these companies from India? The answer would be no. Then we might think, if these are not from India, then how come they are available in this market? This is a beautiful question which we are going to solve in this chapter. This is just one example I have given. I will give you more examples like this. For example, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Thumbs Up we have heard about. We have heard about McDonald's. We have heard about Lay's chips. This all are not Indian brand actually. They are multinational corporations. Now you might be thinking, sir, what are these multinational corporations? What are these MNCs? To understand this, we will come to page number 56 of our textbook, where it is written, production across countries. This is our first topic. Here, in the first paragraph, it is clearly mentioned that until the middle of 20th century, production was largely organized within countries. That means before, if I talk about some around 50 years back, 30 years back, the production was just within the country. That means जो चीजें हम बनाते थे, वो सिर्फ हमारे देश के अंदर ही रहती थी, हम ही उसको कंज्यूम करते थे. And the things which were exported, जो चीजें हम एक्सपोर्ट करते थे, that was raw materials. This is clear कि अगर आज से हम 30-40 साल की बात करें तो हमारा जो देश था, if I talk about our country, India, हम जो दूसरे देशों को बेचते थे वो था raw material. We all know what are raw material. हम जानते हैं raw material क्या होता है. That is your unfinished products. So earlier we were just selling unfinished products to other countries, but recently things have changed, transformed, and the globalization. What is globalization? You might be thinking now. For now, I will give you a simple explanation about globalization. Dear students, today the whole world has turned into a small village. आज की तारीख में जो पूरा वर्ल्ड है एक छोटा सा विलेज बन गया है. अब आप सोचेंगे, you might be thinking, sir, पूरा वर्ल्ड एक छोटा विलेज बन गया है, कैसे? I am talking about connectivity. If you want to travel from one place to another place, for example, आज अगर मैं यहाँ से I want to go to USA, अमेरिका जाना चाहता हूँ, easily I can go. Within no time. Transport इतना fast हो गया है ना? We have air transport and it makes it very fast. For example, अगर मैं यहाँ खड़ा होके किसी उस शख्स से बात करना चाहता हूँ जो यहाँ से 2000 किलोमीटर दूर है, it will take within seconds I can talk to them. Why? This is all we are going to learn in this chapter. And all this globalization process, इस सारे process में जो सबसे अहम रोल अदा किया है, that is the MNCs, that is multinational corporations. So first of all, we need to understand our country, हमारे देश में जो पहली चीजें बनती थी वो सिर्फ आपकी अनफिनिश्ड गुड्स हुआ करते थे जो हम एक्सपोर्ट करते थे, ओके, बट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस एमएनसीज, बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट्स ऑफ ग्लोबलाइजेशन, थिंग्स हैव चेंज्ड. So first of all, we will start with this topic, that is multinational corporations. We will understand what are multinational corporation. Okay, so we'll talk about what is multinational corporation. So we have a question here. Are you aware of the multinational corporations? That is, we are going to learn brief about MNCs, that is multinational corporations. So we have an example here of multinational companies, okay, that is we have Pepsi, we have all heard about MTR, Kraft, GSK, okay. More common are, we have Hyundai, Toyota, okay, we have Samsung, Oppo. These all are MNCs which are from other countries and which are operating in more than one country, right? So let us know more about multinational corporations. So when we talk about multinational corporations, I have told you a multinational corporation is an enterprise. Enterprise is a business that operates, that works its business in more than one country, okay. For example, Pepsi. Pepsi is a multinational company. That means that is not just in India. Apart from India, it is more than in 100 countries available. Coca-Cola, it is also the same. Toyota we have, Hyundai we have. These all are multinational companies. When we talk about multinational companies, they operate in more than one country, okay. So we are talking about MNCs, multinational corporations. One thing is clear, that they operate in more than one country, okay. So when we talk about multinational corporations, when we talk about this MNCs, that MNCs interconnected most regions of the world. We can see here, because of this they have interconnected with most of the regions of the world. For example, there is a company from USA and they are working, they have the production in India and they are selling the products which are made in India to China and Japan. So they have interconnected with most of the regions of the world, okay. This is just an example I have given. We are going to talk more about it, don't worry, okay. So we are talking about MNC. These are some examples of MNCs. Apart from that, I have given you some examples, okay. MNCs transformed the shape of the trade. Now this is what we are going to learn in interlinking production across the countries, okay. So MNCs transformed the shape of trade. Because of these multinational companies, the trade has changed. The way we used to trade, that has changed. How it has changed, we are going to understand, okay. That is, the world has interlinked, connected, okay. So MNCs owns or control production in more than one nation. This is very important for us. That is, multinational corporation own, या तो वो मालिक होंगे या तो वहां जो प्रोडक्शन हो रहा है उसको कंट्रोल कर रहे होंगे. आई विल गिव यू एग्जाम्पल. आई विल जस्ट गिव यू एग्जाम्पल. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इमेजिन अ इंडियन कंपनी नेम A has set up business in Japan and in Russia. Fine. So in Japan, in Russia, they own it. मतलब उसके मालिक वही हैं. दूसरा केस, दे हैव हायर्ड अ कंपनी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जापान की एक कंपनी को हायर किया है, उनसे कहा है आप हमारे लिए चीजें बनाइए. रशिया के भी एक कंपनी को कहा है आप हमारे लिए चीजें बनाइए, हम आपको पैसे देंगे. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड कंट्रोलिंग द प्रोडक्शन. ओन करना मतलब वो पूरा उन्हीं का है कंपनी. पर when we talk about controlling production, that means वो देशों में जो दूसरी कंपनीज हैं वो किसके लिए चीजें बना रही हैं? इंडिया की जो कंपनी है उसके लिए बना रही है. फिर इंडिया की जो कंपनी है वो जहां चाहिए उसको बेचे अपना टैग लगाकर, ओके. सो दैट इज MNCs owns or control production in more than one nation, okay. This is the example which I have given you to make you understand, right. आगे बढ़ते हैं, okay. We can see here the examples how they controls owns. We have HP, Pepsi, Nokia, okay. Next is MNCs set up offices and factories for production. MNCs set up factories for production and offices for production in various countries at various places. But before that, they will look for some things. Where will they will do it? Low wages laborers and resources. They will invest there. They will set up there. वो अपने ब्रांचेस वहां सेटअप करेंगे, वो अपनी कंपनीज वहां सेटअप करेंगे, वहां जहां पर लो वेज लेबरर्स एंड रिसोर्सेस आर देयर. देयर आर रिसोर्सेस. ओके, एक तो वहां पर काम करने वाले लोग, उनकी रेट बहुत कम होनी चाहिए, लो वेजेस एंड रिसोर्सेस, जो उस कंपनी के लिए चीजें चाहिए, बनाने के लिए चीजें चाहिए, वो इजीली वहां पर अवेलेबल होनी चाहिए. सो एमएनसी विल सेट अप देयर. ओके, व्हाई? बिकॉज ऑफ दिस व्हाट हैपेंस इज द कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन डिक्रीज. इसके वजह से कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन क्या हो जाता है? डिक्रीज हो जाता है. मतलब चीजें बनाने की जो लागत है वो कम हो जाएगी और इससे प्रॉफिट विल इंक्रीज. एंड द मेन एम ऑफ एमएनसीज इज टू अर्न प्रॉफिट. इनका मेन एम क्या होता है? प्रॉफिट अर्न करना होता है. ओके, दैट इज वी आर गोइंग टू सी हियर. ओके, वी आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग एवरीथिंग अबाउट मल्टीनेशनल कॉर्पोरेशंस. ओके, सो मेन एम ऑफ एमएनसी आई हैव टोल्ड यू, रिड्यूसिंग कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन एंड अर्निंग ग्रेटर प्रॉफिट्स. अभी अभी मैंने आपको एग्जांपल देके बताया. ओके, गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज आर प्रोड्यूस्ड ग्लोबली. Goods and services are produced globally. What do you mean by this? This means that they are producing things at various level. अलग अलग देशों में वो चीजें बना रहे हैं और अलग अलग देशों को बेच रहे हैं globally. That is, they are selling all over the world. Okay, that is globally. Okay. A large MNC takes advantage of technique of production of various countries and spread out production process across the globe. We have a small box, page number 56 of your textbook. Okay, so in that it is written spreading production by an MNC. In that box it is written spreading of production by an MNC. That is what we are going to talk. What is there in that box we are going to talk about. Okay, so here a large MNC takes advantage of the technique of the production of various countries and spreads out production process across the globe. What does this mean? This means every country might have a benefit, a skill with the people. So this MNC see what is benefited for them. उनके लिए क्या फायदेमंद है, तो वो उस देश में जाते हैं जहां पर वो चीजें बनाने की लागत उनकी कम होगी उस फायदे की वजह से. नाउ वी विल अंडरस्टैंड दिस बाय एन एग्जांपल व्हिच इज देयर इन आवर टेक्स्ट बुक आल्सो, पेज नंबर 56, स्प्रेडिंग ऑफ प्रोडक्शन बाय एन एमएनसी, इन दैट बॉक्स. ओके, लेट अस सी. ओके, वी विल टेक एग्जांपल हियर. हम देखते हैं, एक एग्जांपल लेके हम अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे कि ये कैसे एमएनसी करती है, हाउ दे डू इट. ओके, फाइन, let us understand how they do it. For example, we have here, okay, यहाँ देख सकते हैं, US provides excellent product designing. So US is good in product designing. If the product is designed in US, United States, okay, so they are good in designing the product. And on the other side, China provides cheap manufacturing. चीजें बनाने में कम पैसा कहां लगता है? चाइना में, बिकॉज ऑफ चीप मैन्युफैक्चरिंग. सो दे हैव लॉट ऑफ इंडस्ट्रीज एंड दे मैन्युफैक्चर एट लेस रेट. ओके, सो प्रोडक्ट हमारा डिजाइन हुआ यूएसए में, प्रोडक्शन हमारा हो रहा है चाइना में, एंड वी हैव हाईली स्किल्ड इंजीनियर्स इन इंडिया रिकॉग्नाइज द टेक्निकल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन. IT department, India is very famous. In the world, we are top ranking in IT department because our engineers, our people are well educated in this field and they know about technical aspects. और इसका advantage ये MNC लेगा. Okay? Yes. Now we can see US में product design हुआ, China में चीजें बनी, and they took help of the engineers of India. Customer care service, okay? Call centers जिसको हम बोलते हैं, BPOs, call centers. Okay? We are talking about this call centers. India is very famous. Maximum countries come down to India for call centers because in India we have lot of people who speak English and the cost of the labor is cheap. मतलब यहाँ पे बहुत सारे यंगस्टर्स हैं जो इंग्लिश बोलना भी अच्छे से जानते हैं और वो सैलरीज भी कम लेते हैं अदर कंट्रीज के मुकाबले. ओके, नेक्स्ट Mexico and Eastern Europe are used for assembling the goods. So this country are used for assembling the goods. यहाँ पे चीजें इकट्ठा की जाती हैं, सारा प्रोडक्शन जो हुआ है, सारी चीजें जो हुई है, वो चीजें यहाँ पे इकट्ठा की जाती हैं. The reason is they are closer to the European market. Okay. So Mexico and Eastern Europe, okay, they are used, and closeness to the markets in US and Europe, because of the closeness of market, वो नजदीक है मार्केट से, ये चीजें यहाँ पर इकट्ठा होती हैं. This is also very important. The things should be assembled near to the closeness to the market. Okay, मार्केट के करीब होना भी बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि ultimately the things should reach the markets. MNCs help in interlinking the countries. Do you agree? Now, कि ये कह रहे हैं MNCs help in interlinking the countries. What is happening is the countries are getting interlinked. कैसे interlink हो रहे हैं, कैसे ये देश एक दूसरे से जुड़ रहे हैं? Which medium? Because of trade, international trade. Okay, and who have benefited, who has helped it? MNC. MNC की वजह से क्या हुआ है? ट्रेड में रेवोल्यूशन आया, things changed. Okay, so we can say MNCs help in interlinking the countries. Because of this MNCs, the trade is interlinked. Okay, the countries are interlinked. Fine. So these are what we have understood about MNCs, and this leads to the cost saving. And because of this, what happens is cost save होता है. अभी जो हमने एग्जाम्पल लिया, अभी जो चीजें हमने देखी कि यूएस में प्रोडक्ट डिजाइन हो रहा है, चाइना में चीजें बन रही हैं, दे आर टेकिंग हेल्प ऑफ इंडियन इंजीनियर्स, कॉल सेंटर्स इंडिया में है उसके. ओके, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल दिस थिंग्स व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इज कॉस्ट सेव होता है, खर्चा कम होता है, और इसके वजह से प्रॉफिट हाई होते हैं. ओके, this is how the MNC work actually, and because of this they earn huge profit. Okay, let us see favorable factors for setting up MNCs. मतलब MNCs will not go anywhere and set up their industries, factories. MNC कहीं पे भी जाके सेटअप नहीं होती है. Before that they will see some things. Now we are going to understand what are the factors MNC will see before setting up. Let us understand. Okay, so MNC, setting up of MNC, they will see lot of things. First is closeness to the market. Closeness to the market. How close they are to the market. तो पहली चीज ये है मार्केट के कितने करीब है, बिकॉज मार्केट के जितना दूर रहोगे ट्रांसपोर्ट कॉस्ट बढ़ेगा और उसके वजह से खर्चे बढ़ेंगे. दिस इज द फर्स्ट थिंग द MNC see, closeness to the market, right? Second, availability of skilled and unskilled labor at low cost. Wherever the setup the branches, जहां पे भी वो अपने आप को सेटअप कर रहे हैं, वो देखेंगे वहां पे स्किल्ड और अनस्किल्ड लेबर हैं. First of all, we should know what is skilled and unskilled. Skilled labor are those labor who knows, who has the knowledge of the work. Unskilled laborers are those laborers who are working at down level. चीजें उठाने के लिए, झाड़ू लगाने के लिए, साफ सफाई के लिए. Okay, so they are unskilled labor. Okay, and उनका यूज करते हैं. तो availability of skilled and unskilled labor at low cost, that too at low cost, cheap rates, that is very important. Fine, this is the second thing. We are talking about the factors where the MNC set up. क्या चीजें देख के MNC अपने आप को सेटअप करती है. Next is liberalized government policies. When we talk about liberalized government policies, MNC वहां अपने आप को सेटअप करती है जहां पे उनको गवर्नमेंट की मदद मिलती है, टैक्स में छूट मिलती है. There are some countries which tell the other multinational companies, आप हमारे यहाँ पे आके अपने आप को सेटअप कीजिए, ओके, और हम आपसे कम टैक्स लेंगे. Why does the government do this? Because they know once a MNC set up, they will create more job opportunities, more development for the people, and that is why they welcome them, so that the people from that country will benefit because of this MNCs. But MNC क्या देखता है कि liberalized government policy, liberalize मतलब ऐसे नहीं कि वो आसानी से ट्रेड नहीं कर पाए, वो उनको ट्रेड करने में मुश्किलें खड़ा कर रहे हैं. तो अगर वहां पे टैक्स बहुत ज्यादा है तो वो वहां अपने आप को सेटअप नहीं करेंगे. ओके, आई विल जस्ट गिव यू एग्जांपल. ओके, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ हाई टैक्स, because of this high tax there might be some companies who will leave the country. कुछ ऐसी कंपनीज होगी जो आपका यहां से कंट्री से छोड़ के चली जाएंगे. अगर हाई टैक्स होगा तो वो यहां आएगी नहीं. ओके, That's why this is very important. Liberalize government policies. They should favor the MNCs. So because of all this factor, the MNCs set up. Okay, ये सारे देखते हैं. Now investment by MNC. Okay, investment. What do you mean by investment? When we talk about investment, we invest money in those places, those things we think that in future we will earn profit. ये सोच के कि आगे जाके मुझे उससे फायदा मिलेगा और वो चीज मैं ले रहा हूं, that is called investment. If you invest in your country, that is called investment. But if a company invests in other country, that is called foreign investment. That is called foreign investment. So we are talking about the MNC and how they invest. Okay, we can see here, we can take the examples here how MNCs do investment. They buy land, buildings, machines, equipments. ये चीजें सारे जो पैसा लेके खरीद रहे हैं, that is their investment. Okay, this is their investment. The money which is spent is called investment. ये सारी चीजें जो खरीदने के लिए पैसा spend किया गया है, that is called investment. They spend this money thinking that in future they will earn profit. That is called investment. But I have told you, if the company invests in other countries, that is called foreign investment. Okay, that is the difference between investment and foreign investment. Okay, so investment made by MNCs is known as foreign investment. I have told you, the companies which are from other countries and if they come to India and they invest, that is called foreign investment. Okay, excuse me. Now we are going to talk about functions of MNC. What actually a MNC do? Okay, functions of MNC. This is also very important for us to understand how a MNC work. What are the functions of MNC? We can see here, this is an MNC, for example. We have local companies here. Okay, imagine a company from Japan comes to in India. Okay, MNC set up production jointly with some of the local companies of the country. इमेजिन इंडिया में एक शू मेकिंग कंपनी है, फैक्ट्री है, तो जापान से एक हाईली फेमस इंडस्ट्री फैक्ट्री आती है, मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी आती है और वो कहती है इंडियन कंपनी से, लोकल कंपनी मीन्स द कंपनी फ्रॉम योर कंट्री, हमारे देश की ही, तो वो उसे ट्रेड करती है, कहती है आप हमारे लिए चीजें बनाओ, हम आपको मशीन्स देंगे, चीजें देंगे, पैसा हम लगाएंगे, आप हमारे लिए चीजें बना के दीजिए. Okay, that is called MNC purchasing local companies or giving production offers to the local companies. MNC set up production jointly with some of the local companies of the country. Okay, this is first thing how they work. ये पहला तरीका है जैसे MNC काम करती है local company के साथ मिलकर. So local companies get two-fold benefits of joint production. जब दोनों साथ मिलकर काम करते हैं, local companies को दो फायदे मिलते हैं. कौन सा फायदा? MNCs can give money for additional investment, like buying new machines for faster production. The company which are from India, उनके पास इतना पैसा नहीं है कि वो एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी या मशीन्स ले, तो ये जो जापान से आई है कंपनी, वो उनको पैसा देती है और टेक्नोलॉजी भी देती है, मशीन्स भी देती है, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट दे आर गेटिंग एडवांटेज टू यूज दैट टेक्नोलॉजी, दैट मशीन्स which earlier they were not able to use. This is the first benefit, and because of this faster production होता है. Okay, so this is the first advantage a local company gets. Fine. And the second thing they get is MNCs might fetch with them the latest technology for production. तो जो टेक्नोलॉजी इंडिया में है ही नहीं, वो टेक्नोलॉजी लोकल कंपनीज को यूज करने मिल सकती है बिकॉज ऑफ दिस MNC. सो दिस आर द टू एडवांटेज द लोकल कंपनीज गेट बिकॉज ऑफ द merging or working with the MNCs. Okay, these are the advantages they get. Okay, so MNCs might fetch with them the latest technology for production. So hence we can say that multinational corporations are playing a major role in the globalization process. और इसी वजह से हम कह सकते हैं because of this MNCs, multinational corporations, the process of globalization is transformed, changed, revolutionized. Okay, so this is very important. And before we move on, let us take some important questions, jot down some internal questions. Okay, now we should know about them. Page number 57 on the top, please write down, define MNC. Define MNC, full stop, continue, because we have two questions here. First one is define MNCs. Second one is how and where MNCs set up their production units. Now you might be able to answer it. Let me mark it in your textbook. Okay. First question, define MNC. The answer is page number 56. Okay. First paragraph, right hand side, where it is written multinational corporations. Okay. From there, the whole paragraph following example till here. Okay. That is define MNCs. For the answer, page number 56, from multinational corporation till following example, full paragraph. Fine. Next question we have is how and where MNCs set up their production units. So the answer we have is in page number 57, interlinking production across countries. Under this title, first paragraph, in general MNCs set up production from here till interest. That is second last line, their interests. Till here we need to mark it. Fine. So this is our question. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's move on. Okay. So how this MNCs invest? That is what we are going to talk about. The first method we have is, that is, we can understand by this example. This is MNC, okay, country A, and we have country B. What is happening is here, we can see they buy the local company. First method is example, we can see they work with the local company, okay, they work together, okay. I will give you example. I will give you example of coming together of MNC with the local company, how they work together, okay. Maruti Suzuki. Maruti is Indian company, Suzuki is not Indian company, right? So they are working together. This is one example. This is the first method we are talking about. Hero Honda, earlier, पहले ये दोनों साथ में काम करते थे, but today they are separated. Hero is different and Honda is different. आज वो change हो गए. पहले Hero Honda साथ में आते थे, so they were working together. Okay, these are some examples. This is the first method how they work together. Okay, so we have example here of Tata and the Daewoo. They come together and they are working together. This is the first method how they invest in the other countries. Okay. Second method, when we talk about the second method, MNCs place order to small producers of other countries. MNCs क्या करती है, जो दूसरे देश के स्मॉल प्रोड्यूसर्स हैं उनको ऑर्डर्स देती है, वो उनके लिए चीजें बनाते हैं, फिर वो उनसे लेती है, अपने टैग लगाकर दूसरे देशों को बेचती है. दिस इज अ सेकंड मेथड. ओके, सो MNCs place orders to small producers of the country and they produce the things. Okay, for production they might give them machinery, finance. Okay, and they will tag. वो फिर उनसे वो चीजें लेके वो उनका टैग लगाकर उन चीजों को बेचते हैं. दिस इज द सेकेंड रूट विच द MNCs डू. फाइन, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's talk about foreign trade and integration of markets.